Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for joining us on our first career conversation of this school year. I'm Pam Bailey, and I'm the Director of Economic Development for Bedford County. And what that means is I help businesses that are here to grow, and I try to recruit new businesses to come into the area. I am also the mom of two Jefferson Forest graduates, if you make any connection to that. But today, we're not talking about me. We are talking with Colton Witt. He is a service supervisor with Cintas, and he's been with the company since 2017. They're a Bedford County company. They're located in Bedford, but they go all over the place. They're actually, I think, a national company, but he'll fill you in on that. And they also have, they're kind of known as the uniform people, and they also have a fire and safety branch and facility services. So I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Witt and let him take it from here.
Thanks, Pam. Hey, everybody. My name's Colton Witt. I just wanted to speak to you today about the career that I've had at Cintas over the past few years. To back up, I've lived in Bedford all of my life. So I'm 28 years old. At one point, I guess everybody kind of goes through this. I wanted to set out, go somewhere different, see something something different than Bedford. But, my heart is in Bedford, and that's where I always stayed. So to get back to the Cintas side of it, I had to find a career around here. Not a job, but a career. So Cintas, first and foremost, is an excellent place to work. So I was actually in the first steps of trying to get on at Cintas, I just talked to, my friends, my dad's friends, and everybody was, saying how well of a place Cintas is to work. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out, what all do I need to work at Cintas? So I'm sitting here trying to figure out, do I need to go to school for this? Do I need to, talk to the right person? So to go back to the education side of things, I graduated from Liberty High School in 2011. Again, I never ventured out and went anywhere, which is fine. It's just that's the route that I chose. So I went to Liberty High School, graduated from there, and like I said, was looking for a career here. So when I started here, I started as a service rep, and I love the job. It's very physical. It's a very demanding job, but what made me appreciate it so much, it's a performance-based job. So if you put hard work in, you get good results. And that means a lot to me, and it means a lot to, everybody here. So I guess to kind of speak on that, I started as a service rep in 2017, and I loved it. It was a great job, but the things at Cintas is you're always looking for advancement, and there's so much room for advancement at Cintas. So I had my current service manager come up to me, and he goes, "I need you to be my service supervisor." And it kind of caught me off guard. And instead of me saying, "Yes, sir," I was asking questions. So he kind of slowed me down. He goes, "Colton, just say, I'm your next service supervisor." So it meant so much to me that he came directly to me and asked me to be his service supervisor. But I'd only been here 3 years. There's guys who've been here 30 years. So to kind of, recap all of that, the guys who've been here 30 years, great people, but they wanted to, do the normal day-to-day stuff, A to B. They didn't want to advance. Me, I wanted to advance. I want everybody to advance. So where I say the performance base, I showed them that I wanted to improve myself. I wanted to reach out and go as high as I could. So I've currently been in this service supervisor position for, we'll call it 6 months. And it's taught me so much to just, how you introduce yourself. I used to go up to people and say, "What's up?" Not very professional. It's taught me to say, "Hey, Taylor, how are you today? Oh, how was your weekend?" You just follow in with questions that, instead of just giving like a short answer, "What's up?" or, asking what's up, you're able to get more of a personal conversation with them and really follow up with, meeting people, just the day-to-day basics of business. So Cintas has taught me so much about culture. We say culture 100 times around here. And what a culture to us means, I'm not going to a place, I'm not going to my job today to clock in. Culture is, I'm going to my career, and when I walk in this door, I feel welcomed by every single partner at Cintas. And I mean that, whether it's somebody that's out in the plant, one of the guys that are on the truck, whether it's our GM, it's literally truly a place that when I walk in the door, I feel welcomed by everybody. Everybody asks me how my day is. It's an all around amazing place to work. So a few things that I take away from Cintas that really I think is special. I know a lot of the other businesses around here do it as well, but we donate to the D-Day. We donate to local animal shelters. We raise money for local disabled vets. And it's the small things that we do at a place that is so big, which I don't know if I mentioned earlier, we have 500 locations, but it's the small things that we do on a day-to-day basis to make working at a place like this such a joy. And to go back on the 500 locations, the beautiful thing about working at Cintas, you can always, if you start in Bedford, I could move to California tomorrow and start a job at whatever branch was in California. You can always relocate at Cintas. And that's the beauty thing. If you grow up and have a family and your wife moves to Texas, you can go to Texas and continue your job at Cintas. So it's really been a blessing for me, and I really, really enjoy working here. And I think it's a great opportunity for anyone that is currently or will be looking for a job. And like I said, it's 100% the best decision as a career that I've ever made.
Colton, can you talk a little bit more about what specifically Cintas does, like what's one of the services, and talk a little bit more about what some of these job opportunities would look like for these students if they were to pursue that?
Yeah, so at Cintas, we are a uniform company, and what we do, we provide a rental service. So it's, instead of me, I don't want to pick on any companies, but we're going to use UPS. So UPS, they deliver a package, they get in the truck, they leave, right? Well, at Cintas, when I'm providing a service for my customers, I'm going to meet my customers every single day, and I have to make sure that they're taken care of. Whether I'm a service rep, a service supervisor, a sales rep, there's so many different opportunities here that you can really pursue. And I think our sales department is probably one of the best ones. I have not yet been in sales. I plan to be at some day, just to broaden my portfolio. But as far as the opportunities, they're endless here. So we are always hiring, always looking for bright individuals who are, really trying to better themselves, and we're obviously willing to, help out in any way that we can.
So do you have jobs that I guess work with people, and then some that are maybe just on site here in Bedford? Maybe they're doing some more of the other kind of tasks here rather than, being out? Because we see the trucks everywhere and we see, people in your uniforms, but what are there other kind of jobs that might be available that aren't necessarily, driving the truck or interacting with customers? Do you have anything like that?
Yeah, so here locally at our plant, we have over 100 partners that we call production. So production is everything from getting the products ready to getting the products laundered to getting them loaded on the truck. So our partners, if we didn't have our partners here locally, I mean, we wouldn't have anything. That's where it starts, right here in the plant. And I guess just kind of go on down the line. Once all of our partners have everything that we need for the workday, that's when our service reps who drive the trucks, they go out and deliver. And, like I said, sales is always out there helping them, the supervisors, but currently I want to say it's 110 partners that we have here at the production level at the Bedford Cintas. We have people here who, I want to say 30 years, they've been here and they've progressed so much. I mean, they started from working literally, I don't want to call out any positions, but, just right here at the bottom, and they are now currently at the very top right out of high school. I mean, it was kind of what I was saying. I graduated from Liberty. I never went to college. Nothing against college. I always kind of had that mindset, but my heart was in Bedford. So that's where I stayed. Like I said, some of our most tenured guys who started from the bottom are at the very top now, are just straight out of high school. And that's the way I was. So I've been here a little over 4 years, started as a rep. I've already moved up as a service supervisor, which, I take a lot of pride in. I came straight out of high school, and that's all the knowledge that, that I have. So does that answer your question? A typical day for me is basically when I get here, I want to make sure that all of my service reps are taken care of, whether that's me having to go help them load something, whether it's, me getting on the truck and saying, I just want to make sure that everyone's taken care of. Let's say everybody has what they need. We will go out and visit our customers. We call them Goodwills, make sure that, everything is flowing smoothly, and basically just, we don't want any loose ends. So it's a lot of me just following up on all the aspects that go into this business.
Thank you. That's great.
Thanks.
Now, if someone wants to apply or, thinking about, well, first of all, do you guys have any part-time type jobs where if say a student was still in high school, but maybe looking for something to do, after their school day is done, maybe just want a little extra cash, or if they want to, apply when they finish school, how's the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, so we don't really have part-time, but the good thing that we do have, we have a first shift and a second shift. So a lot of people work that into their schedule, whether it be family or, whatever it may be. It's very helpful that we have that available for our partners. But the way that we have everybody apply is simply going to cintas.careers.com. So once you go on there, you type in Bedford, and it will list every single position available or that's currently open in Bedford. So it's a very helpful site. It gives an overview of the job description. It gives the wages. It goes over our benefits, our 401k, and like I said, it's a very helpful site that I encourage everybody to look at.
Hey, Mr. Witt,
Yes.
that's Williams over at Liberty High School.
Hey.
Hey, there you go. I was going to ask you to tell a story, but maybe I don't want that. The kids were asking for like a basic, I got no experience, like what are some of the wages like you guys are advertising right now?
Some of the wages?
Yeah, like what could they expect coming in? You know, they don't have any experience, it's his first job, that kind of thing.
All right, so our service department, the way that works is once you're, hired on, you'll be in a training process. So during that training, we start our service department at $18 an hour. Once that training is complete, you become able or eligible to get your own route from where you will be going from $18 an hour to your base pay plus a salary. So I would say ballpark on a average route, let's say a brand new guy or girl, it doesn't matter, would start, I would say in the first year, be looking at 50,000 annually. But the beauty that working at Cintas, you grow to know your customers. So you grow your route, and everything that you put in every single day goes towards your paycheck. So you start out 50,000 next year. Since you've made all these relationships, you could be at 60,000. If you do really good, you could be at 70,000. So it's very performance based, but like I said, you start out at 18, but the sky's the limit. It's all how much you want to put in, and it's, like I said, sky's the limit basically. Does that kind of answer your question?
Yes, sir, it does. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Again, this has been great. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to one of your career coaches, and we can figure these out. And also, if you want to fill out the form, we did put a form in it's a little bit.ly form / Bedford Careers, and I think that's what it was. Is that right? Yeah, Bedford Careers, and fill that out, and we will do a drawing afterwards.
All righty.
Thank you all again for everything and for being here today, and thank you, Colton, for your time.
Yep. Thanks, Pam. Have a great day.